What's going on, my fellow dads? Welcome to another wonderful Wednesday. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to avoid your biggest fear or get lucky and don't have to face your biggest fear. It's more of a story and a joke than anything else. Of course, become a fearless father, it means being a courageous dad, right? It doesn't mean that you live without fear. It just means that you attack your fears in a different way than other people would. Now, there is one thing that is my biggest fear, and that is it's gonna sound silly, um, cutting the nails of my sons. I am terrified that I am gonna cut too far and make them bleed. And the reason for that is it has happened before. Not very good with those little tiny things and my well big hands. Anyway, I can't seem to control those things very well to cut their fingernails off correctly, or the toenails for that matter. So I know I have to. It's easy to do it in the morning when they're in the shower, and then if not, my wife has to do it, and yeah, and at night they're more riled up, so it's more difficult. So I need to take that responsibility and do it. However, of course, then I postpone it as long as possible so the nails grow a little longer, and it's a little easier for me to do so. So this morning, both my boys, 5 and 3, they went into the bathroom, and by the time that I got in, my oldest, my 5-year-old, goes, you don't have to cut Alex's nails anymore. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, that's great. So my wife must have done it this morning early. They must have woken up very early this morning. And he goes, no, 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 no. I did it. I'm like, what? So they show his nails, and they're almost well done. He missed the nail, but hey, that's okay. But he did it afterwards when I said, I kind of think you missed that nail. So he did it again, and no fear, no nothing, just cutting one nail at a time. And I was like, wow, that's nice. So that's the way to not have to deal with your fears, because what you do is you outsource it to somebody else for the things that you don't feel comfortable doing. And in this case, it's pure luck. Like, I wasn't expecting this at all. However, I know that my wife and we are putting a lot of focus on preparing our kids for doing things on their own. So what does that mean? Well, that means that they pick out their own clothes. They've been doing that for a while now. And we help them, of course, make sure that they got all the clothes. Or not like what happened in the beginning, like 3 shirts and no pants and 5 underwears and 1 pair of socks. So that's one thing. And then that goes further. So now they can shower themselves. They know exactly the routine of what they have to do. They can dry themselves off. They can get themselves dressed and brush their teeth, of course, very important. And now also cut their own nails, which is absolutely fantastic. So my wife has been teaching this to my son. At least that's what I'm assuming, because usually when there's nails involved and scissors, I'm staying far away. And my oldest is very helpful, which we've also been teaching him to help others that need it. So he's been hearing me, of course, saying, "Hey, Alex, tomorrow morning is the morning that we have to cut your nails." And I've been saying that for a week. So he decided to do it for me, which is absolutely fantastic. So what I'm trying to share here is that try to not just do the things for your kids, but teach them to do it for themselves, right? That is way more beneficial. Now, it's going to cost you more time in the beginning because you have to be very patient. Like, Teaching them how to wash themselves means that you're going to be there, and you're going to exactly from one action to the next tell them what to do. Okay, now you pick up the hose, you wet your whole body. My boys, I got 2 boys, so they have to, make sure their little pecker gets cleaned. Then, of course, put first soap in your hair, and then wash your body with soap, then rinse it all off, and then turn off the water. So it takes a lot of time, because at first they just, they don't know. However, that time that you invest in the beginning, you recuperate later on when they can do it all by themselves. Then you just have to, drop in sometimes, or when they're done, just make sure that what I do is just smell their hair real quick. And especially the little one sometimes says, I'm done. And then I come in the bathroom and, everything except the waist down is dry. So that makes it very interesting. But, you just start over again until they got it. Like our oldest one, who is 5 now, we don't have to say anything. Just, hey, time for you to take a shower. He goes in, he brushes his teeth, he does everything. And of course, at the beginning, as I said, it's going to take you a lot of time, but invest that time. It's a great investment for your kid and for yourself. Trust me. All right, just quickly wanted to share that. I hope it's helpful. If you are a father, if you are working on a business for yourself so you can be at home more often, spend more time with your kids, please come and join us in Fearless Father 1. It's a group full of dadpreneurs and fathers with side hustles, and we discuss all kinds of things like time management. Time management is a big thing that we discuss in that group, since that's one of the things that most of us are struggling with, right? So come join us. Click on the link, join us. Just make sure you answer the 3 questions, and we'd love to welcome you in the group. All right. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope to see you this evening in like 11, 10 hours. 10 hours, I'll be live with Jeremy Roadrock. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.